Hanley to get it underway. Umpire Chris Donlan, and he won't be happy with that bounce to start the game. Reasonable crowd building on a Friday night.
Fascinating, that comparison with the two Toms earlier, and of course they both had the big grand final games, didn't they? The breakouts, Dalehouse to Wallace, and then Wallace, that's a good kick to McLean. He's been a good player this year. And he goes low as well. That's a great kick to Richards. Well, they just absolutely split the middle.
They did, and up at all, defenders could have got to that one.
So from the veteran who's played so much to the youngster in his first season, and he gets it home, so the Doggies get the opening goal. But cut off by Blitzarves. He's set his man a big task. It's a terrific tackle from Menegola. Does he win it?
Bubble.
Gee, that was a shoulder-breaking tackle.
Yeah, I think he's done it, BT, you're right.
Now, he did his collarbone, remember, a couple of years ago, and he just held that.
Final, didn't he? Over in Perth, I reckon, in the final series.
He's had so much bad luck, this kid. Well, he really has.
He got injured in that final series. I think it was in Perth against West Coast.
And Menegola there tried to do the right thing, Lingy. He went to the side, stayed out of his back, so...
He looks crook already. Ling Jong is escorted by Gary Zimmerman off the ground. Wallace, tackled by Guthrie, taken a little forward. Might get the free here.
You're letting him straighten his back. Letting him straighten his back. No, that's so late.
I think the catch
but he
players
still
have
needs
got a point.
to stay out of his back. It's a landing in his back that I'm paying.
Your body weight's just going to go forward.
Yeah, I understand that.
Nicely argued by Gary. Pleasantly done as Wallace does the other business.
This week, and he's going to be really good. So I wrote his name down in a hurry because the chairman knows all about it.
How come you get the news before us, Bruce?
Well, I was lucky.
Hands in the back. Josh Shackey. Hands in the back.
So Shackey with a chance here. Gee, it's been an absorbing opening term, hasn't it? At both ends.
Really nice left footer.
Yeah, big kick, yeah.
Yep.
There you go, Duck. You're a great judge. I've got a best bets here. Will you mark it for me?
Richards, low ball here, so the Dogs another entry inside 50. Handball shoveled out there, came from Norton, trying to get milk the free kick a little bit was Dalhouse. Then he tries to extract, does to Dunkley now, got it to the Bont to the top of the square. Interesting contest there, Lipinski tried, McLean came out. He was like a fox coming out of the hole. He was low and hard and he goaled.
But this is really good football we're seeing from the Dogs.
It's just tenacity in and around the footy, not necessarily clean possessions, but as you say, Bruce, chaos balls and just keep pushing the ball forward.
Got it to Trendo, Bontempelli, eases it onto the boot. Here they come, Gowers again. But Stewart outdid them all.
Gowers has hurt himself here.
Yep.
Gee, he's breathing and reeking in pain here. He's out to him in a hurry. It was a great... As we see Gowers off the ground.
I always give the benefit of the doubt with that one. I mean, the players know that was obviously touched. Morris made out. He did.
Morris, can they use this one? It's the important one. It was a good ball in there to Gowers. Has to take on a couple. Did well to keep it rolling forward here. Now Kolodjasny's under real dog pressure. What a tackle that was. Who was it behind there? Was it Dunkley or Bontempelli or Luke Dalhouse? Dalhouse it was.
Oh, beautiful tackle. Perfectly executed. Could have easily gotten his back there, but...
He was both of those things, and the ball spills in the tackle. Hunter's free. On the move out here already. Really, really early from Shackey. Shackey's marked. It was an early lead. So here he is. Spent a little bit of time at Assumption College. Josh Shackey. That one didn't quite nail it, but Bontempelli read it best. Kicking ability, and all of a sudden it drops a little short. Bontempelli finishes, no problems, scores level. Stanley. This is Murdoch. Crunches the footy. Hawkins has got to beat a couple. Gee, it was good assistance. Fierce assistance from Marcus Adams to help out Trengove.
I think it was. Ball squeezing out. Handball Fogarty. Parfitt had to go back, had to cough it up. Hunter's hands were good. McLean to Lynch. The advantage. Lynch in his first game takes a bounce, takes a kick. That is a beauty to Shackey. It was going to be a goal anyway.
Oh, they're hunting around the footy. Their pressure is outstanding at the moment, the Bulldogs. But then the composure with ball in hander. Linked up and a superb kick by the first gamer.
And now Shacky getting a bit of a feel for it, isn't he? So he kicks his second goal and the Dogs are back in front.
Thought the same thing off the ball. He's gone down. He was moving a bit better in the race, has Dalhouse. Around the corner, little low ball in there. Scores at the moment, not unlike another game we know so well. Oh, and not anymore, because the Dogs nail one through Williams, I think it was.
Boundary line, but Billy Gowers has been down for 4 or 5 minutes with that foot problem.
So Seward ran into a brick wall in Dalhouse, has been remarkably good tonight. Boyd's little handball there. He's been a beauty, hasn't he, Dalhouse?
Tom!
He's been great tonight.
He looks a little groggy. He looks a little groggy. The eyes are spinning. I tell you what, Jakey Landsberger and Gary Zimmerman has been busier than a lot of Western Bulldogs players tonight. They've been right in the thick of it, and they've got another one coming their way as the Dogs go towards goal again. Over the back it got, and it rolls and rolls and rolls and rolls. And a goal as Dalhouse gets some attention. Dunkley kicked the goal. Dalhouse, ball back inside to Ablett. Now they can go. Taylor back to Ablett. They almost waxed. Little chip ball over the top. And he lost sight of it, Menengola. Johannesson to Adams.
He was terrific, Johannesson. It was good footy. What about Dangerfield's use of the hips at centre wing, and now Lipinski to Dalhouse. So the clear head, Dunkley's the kick. Look at this. Can he take the mark? He does. It was a tough examination of a young man, and he took a beauty.
And the corridor just opened up then once Johannesson was able to create that turnover, and what a grab. That's strong. Had to stand his ground. Knew the heat was coming and kept his eyes on it. A little bit of sportsmanship.
So is it coming back? It is. He's kicked two, and the Dogs are back in front.
Debatable. Dangerfield through traffic. Kolodjasny involved in that. Back to Dangerfield now. Sidestepping, but Richards wanting none of that. It was well done in the end to get boot on ball.
And there you go, another one. Not such a good one to Lynch. Ablett couldn't quite get him. Adams, boy, they look a better team with Adams in that side. Kicks to half forward. Cordy in the right spot. Does he get enough on it all? Billy Nilly. He did everything he could do. Oh, Stewart is a good player. He stood up. It's a goal. Is that Williams again?
Yep.
He is having a night out, isn't he? This young man. This is the Dogs of 2016. They're just harassing the hell out of Geelong.
Yeah, they're
Swarm onto it tonight. 3 goals from in the goal square for the Doggies. Well, that one maybe just outside the goal square, but just absolutely fantastic. Ed Richards' tackle. Highlighted it before. Nailed Paddy Dangerfield with plenty of momentum.
Patrick, just a ruckman play.
As well directed as he would have liked. Off hands, Dalhouse, right foot snap. You heard the umpire's call, touched off the boot, and Kolodjasny happy to see it go out, but it hasn't. Now Shacky's got to go, fed it back here. Couldn't get it, Gowers. Let the ball go. Kolodjasny took it on. I think he's gone. I think this will be a Montempelli kick. The advantage is paid, and the Dogs have now kicked 3 in a row. It didn't matter.
How good was that from Gowers? Keep that ball alive, then to follow up there was absolutely superb. Great tackle. Free kick was paid, and yeah, Zane Cordy, you're right, BT.
He's such a competitor, Gowers. He takes Kolodjasny on, and Kolodjasny will be first up. I am confused about Gowers' state of health. I mean, at times tonight, he would have... Oh, look at this, Montempelli right spot. Forget about Gowers.
No, can't pay advantage for a mark.
I will catch my breath on Gowers.
Oh, did you see that?
Watch out on the boundary.
Zach Toohey said to Gowers, if you're going to flop, I'll stand you up, mate.
Kick. Can he nail it, the champ? The young champion? There's your answer. They're going to be hard to beat. I reckon they're favourite now. I reckon for the first time tonight, they're favourite.
He's come a long way up the ground to help his teammates. Disses to Selwood. The counter-attack's on. It boils down to this one-on-one. What happens in the one-on-one? That's what happens. The first gamer wins the most important battle of his night.
Good. Insufficient force.
Boyd. Good grab, wants to wheel and go, doesn't want to wait around. That's the way this game's gone all night, and that's why to Gowers.
That's exactly why you play on from that position. Because
important one here, 4 minutes in the third quarter remaining. They're down by a point. Gowers, goal.
Henry, Ablett, not clean, good tackle, harassment there. That was fantastic by Bontempelli. Out, Wallace's hands were good. Dalehouse releases McLean. McLean goes on the run as he got the length and the kick to get it over the back. Richards, not quite. Kolodjasny toe pokes Richards and kicks a goal. He's a beauty. He knows football. He's got an IQ. He's smart.
these 50-50 contests are just huge in a game. When you add them up, the team that wins most of those win the game. And this wasn't even a 50-50 in the end. They had 3 cats around one and just clever enough to toe poke it.
Do you reckon?
My ball.
We call that a world record, don't we, Bruce?
Absolutely.
Mark you up.
Tom Stewart has been on the bench this entire quarter. He was down in the rooms. He's back on the pine now. They'd love to get him back out there.
So there is some doubt on him, Richards. Richards just stands and delivers. Got his third.
Just did the right thing. Got it down. Dogs might get out here. They're on the bike.
Johannesson. Withering run, kick over the top here to Wallace. He's got Stewart right on his tail. Wallace tries to turn him inside out, waits for a bit of help. Got it back to Johannesson, then he goes again and gets some separation. Now he's got to finish the kick.
What about Cordy's handball under pressure at the back?
This would really lift them out of their seats. It's a little right and a little short. Boyd keeps it alive. Gowers, Jackie Chan! He's Jackie Chan it for his second, and the Dogs by 5 points, and Chris Scott getting a little nervous.
Their pressure has been enormous, and
Boyd was so good there, wasn't he?
yeah, and off the back of that pressure, this attacking footy, that run. Spoke about Johannesson, he's run off half back.
One last attempt to put some more pressure on, goes to the pocket, Ablett squeezes it, and has he got it?
Yep.
He has. Oh boy, Little Master gets to 30, gets the world record and kicks a goal to keep them in.
24 seconds, dishes off the handball. Kelly's got it, got to be careful they don't lose it. Duncan now can straighten and go deep inside 50. Won't get the journey high ball. Cats are out here. Taylor's marked. Taylor's marked within 25 metres. Time will run out here. We saw him kick early in the game. He's aware of the clock. Siren sounds. Geelong has a kick after the siren to stay in touch with the top 4. Harry Taylor. Goodness gracious me. The pressure, forget about the clock, Harry. You've got as much as you need. Look at the Dogs on the mark. Look at them. The whole team. And he's missed. He's missed. How can they have so many on the mark?
Marcus, did you have a little bit of a feeling of deja vu there, mate? Wow.
It was. I think we deserved that one. We had another game where we just kept hanging in and fighting back, and I think the footy gods were looking down on us. I know how hard that situation is, so full credit to Geelong for coming back and really pushing us.
Ablett kicks that goal. I think it was 33 seconds left. You did what you would have been talking about at training a week. You got numbers back, you had outriders, and they get the centre break.
Yeah, they were the free kick. Doesn't always help. Would have been nice if we could have contained that, but they forced us right to the wire. But that means a lot to us at the minute.
Mate, was Bebo's message last week ringing in your ears in that last little bit there?
Yeah, it was. I think we felt it all the way through, but it's just nice to get away with a lucky one there.
Mate, we're going to go have a chat to Harry. Thanks for your time. Well done, mate.